are you? Oh, my voice was a little raspy. Anyway, how are you guys today? I am just running a little errand. Figured I would check in with you guys. It is so freezing cold here today. I am not into it one bit. So I want to talk to you guys for a second because evidently, and you guys have to remember, so I don't have Twitter, so I don't see really anything that goes on Twitter unless it's brought to my attention. But evidently yesterday it was a really, really dark day on Twitter because there were a lot of threats being made and really, really bad stuff being published on Twitter. And so, God, I'm not going to go into the whole thing. You guys probably know about it because most of you probably have Twitter. Man, it really just reminded me of how serious, this whole YouTube thing and this whole internet thing, it can be a lot of fun. It's really fun to meet people and engage in conversations and, be part of a community, whether you're part of the commentary community, drama, makeup, skincare, sewing, cooking, whatever community it is that you're a part of. It can really be a lot of fun on this platform, but there are always going to be that group of people, whether it's 3 or 4 people or a larger group of people. There are always going to be those people that take things way too far. They take things way too serious, and they are quick to say things that are uncalled for and really scary. And I think as a YouTube creator, I have seen a little bit more than, say the average subscriber has seen, because I get tons of comments every single day. A lot of them are not very nice. Well, I don't want to say a lot, but there's a handful. So I knew what I was signing up for, but, and I've kind of made my skin even thicker than it was, say, a year ago when I was making videos, just because my audience has grown, and with attention comes negative people that say really crazy things to you. A lot of it is just unwarranted because they make their mind up that they don't like you, and it is their mission to say things that are hurtful and damaging. So I do feel like I'm a little bit more, I don't want to say numb to it, because I'm definitely not numb. I'm very in tune with how those comments can make me feel if I look at them. That's why I have blocked words on my channel, and I don't look at messages held for review or comments held for review. It's very, very rare that I go over there, because I know exactly what kind of comments are going to be in there. Even if it's only a couple, it can be very, very vile. But my heart really goes out to the people who are just YouTube viewers who are not accustomed to seeing these kinds of things being said about themselves, or these kinds of comments being pushed their direction. It can be very scary. It can be very worrisome for people to come across these kinds of things. And that's what I really thought of yesterday, was the people who are not used to seeing this kind of stuff And it did. It made me very sad when I found out about it. And I really hope that if you guys are ever in a position where you feel like someone is being overly aggressive or just going out of their way to be mean-spirited, and if those words are being sent directly to you, then make sure that you remind yourself that it is okay to shut off your phone and disconnect from social media for a day or a week or however long it is that you need to disconnect in order to make sure that your mental health is being taken care of. You know, YouTube is not that important. What's important are the feelings that you are experiencing in your everyday life, day to day. I realize that YouTube is a major form of entertainment for a lot of us, especially with how things are now, where a lot of people are, you know, at home and they can't go out, and I completely understand that. But it's also okay to put that away if you have gotten into a situation where you feel like someone is focusing really, really negative energy towards you. So anyway, I did want to say that because as fun and uplifting as YouTube can be, I do feel like a lot of people just take it way too far, and they're quick to make something out of nothing and blow things completely out of proportion and get upset and angry with people that they don't even know. They don't even know these people in real life. And they are sitting there and completely lashing out and saying the most hurtful things to one another. I said in a recent video that I believe that right now of all times, we really, really, really need to lead with love. I fully believe that. I wish that people would look at the things that are going on outside of our doors and remember that people are coming to the internet to, you know, I'm not saying that everyone just has to love on each other, but I don't think that we need to be mean to each other either. You know, there's many ways to express opposing opinions and give your viewpoint and disagree with someone without it turning into a very real and very scary situation. Alrighty guys, I'm back. I hate when you can see my mic. It's so annoying. But whatever, it doesn't matter. We're not professionals over here. So the other thing that I wanted to say to you guys is that it goes both ways, okay? So, God, it's hot in here. It goes both ways. If you ever feel like someone is targeting you and bothering you, so if you ever feel that way, you have every right to shut it down. But something else that I've seen online, and I've seen it from both creators, but also with subscribers, where it's, you know, it's a form of gaslighting. And basically what happens is you are made to feel like you're attacking someone just because you have an opposing argument. Do not allow people to make you feel that way on the internet, on YouTube, on whatever site it is that you're on. I don't care. Just because you have an opinion that doesn't align with the majority does not mean that you are attacking someone. Just because you are sharing how you feel does not mean that you are attacking someone. Now, obviously, if you're using really harsh language and flying off the handle, then I can't really sympathize with that. But if all you're doing is saying, no, I don't agree with this, this is what I think, and someone says, you're attacking me, I feel attacked. No, that's not right. So don't, as important as the other side of the coin is, it's also very important, in my opinion, to be able to express how you feel and not be made to believe that you're the mean person and you're the one doing the wrong thing. Because I have seen that a lot, and I really can't stand it. You know, I have people in my comments all the time that are telling me, you know, well, okay, I don't see it this way and this is why. In fact, I had a really good conversation with one of my subscribers. I don't know if she's still a subscriber or not, but she had emailed me. It was something political, so I'm not going to get into it in this video, but she emailed me and she said, she was like, you know, I really like your channel, but I don't agree with what you said, and this is why. And we had a really good conversation about it. And, you know, it was thorough, but it was to the point, and it would have been completely unfair and fucked up of me to respond to her and be like, well, if you don't like it, then get off my channel, or, you know, you're dumb because that's how you feel. Like, no, like I'm never gonna do that. We're all allowed to have opinions, but it matters greatly in how those opinions are shared. So anyway, I know this was a completely random car chats, but I wanted to just remind you guys, like, the internet can be a lot of fun, but it can also be it can also be somewhat worrisome at times, because people do take things too far, and they do sometimes not have the best interests in mind, and that's just the world that we live in, unfortunately. But I wanted to make sure that I talked to you guys about that today, because I'm sure that at one time or another, all of us are going to be on the receiving end of some sort of negative comments. Some are obviously way worse than others. Oh my God, that person had a chocolate lab. Oh, I miss my little Axel. He's at home hanging out. I'm guaranteeing he's taking a nap right now. You know, some interactions can be worse than others, obviously, but never forget that it is okay if you feel like you're being, if you feel like your safety is at risk or whatever. It's completely okay to contact the authorities, shut down your social media, you know, and if you don't feel like your safety is at risk and you just feel like you're tapped out because of your mental health, then log off, no matter how long that means for you, so that you feel okay. And also think about who you're supporting on the platform. Are you supporting a creator that harvests really a really toxic environment? Do they egg on bad behavior and you know, do they handle themselves in a way where they're a two-sided coin? Are they able to deliver things but also receive them? How do they deal with things like that? I know that the internet will always have a negative side to it. I do think that there's a certain level of making sure that you're building an environment that you feel really good in order to try to limit some of the toxicity. So anyway, you guys, hopefully all of that made sense. I know that it was kind of like a random just flurry of emotions and thoughts, but that's what was on my mind today, and I wanted to talk to you guys. So make sure that you let me know how you feel down below. I love hearing from you guys. But for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.